Hey guys, it's me, Rob. I'm back. Winter storms, Super Bowl, cold, chilly, need to warm the soul. Let's make a gumbo. Gumbo I love because of the influence of the French in Louisiana. It's complete utilization of food. It's spicy, it's soulful, it's beautiful, and we're going to show you how to do this. Now the important thing is most of the time we start cooking immediately. We're going to start out with our mise en place or our food prep, because it's important that we get the prep done, because everything happens fast and it's a complete utilization of all our vegetables. So we're going to start out real simple. Our ingredients are garlic, pepper, onion, celery, and I have a scrap pot. So this is what we're going to do. Take our onion, peel it. Everything's going in our scrap pot because this is all going to be part of our soup. We're going to utilize every part of what we do. We're not going to waste anything. So take your onion, medium dice, turn it over, dice this way. Medium dice on our onions. Celery, line them up, scrap pot, tops, scrap stock pot, split them down the center, split them down the center. Now you want to do this, in a medium dice, not large. Small is probably too small because we're going to start talking about different things such as white ruse, blonde ruse, brown ruse, and each technique that goes along with it. Alright, a bell pepper. The lines are where the membrane is. If you take this, cut it here, like that, you leave the lines to the side. Okay, see this? Not scrap pot. Set it to the side. Too much acidity for us. We don't want that. So we're going to do this in a medium dice. Okay, carrots, onion, celery, better known as Holy Trinity. There's two terms that you'll always hear people talk about in the restaurant industry. One is a Holy Trinity, the other one is mirepoix. This is the Holy Trinity. The Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost. Add the garlic is the Pope. Alright, so now we got our vegetables cut. Let's get our garlic. And watch how simple this is. Smashing it. Do we put in our recipes? A shit ton. Always a shit ton. Is there enough garlic? I don't think so. Alright, so we got our garlic. I'm going to set this to the side and then start prepping on our proteins. All right, for our proteins, we're going to use shrimp, leg quarters, andouille sausage, and kielbasa. And I'm doing this because we have kids. I could have used more andouille. I don't want to have this to be too spicy. But here again, as we do this, we're going to make this bite-sized pieces, sort of medium dice. So we'll go ahead and cut our cooked product first. Open up our sausage. And don't forget, we have our scrap pot that we're still working on. So all of that is still in thought and still in play. And what we're going to do is we're going to end up building flavors until we have something absolutely amazing. All right. There's nothing more French than a great gumbo. It has every French technique that you possibly use. Everything's going back into our stock pot. Finishing our shrimp right now. As you can see, all my shells, we're going to call this the Love and Goodness pot. Is going into our Love and Goodness pot. So this is just going to be for our stock, but what a difference it's going to make if we do this instead of adding water or anything else. So let's take our shrimp, put it in the fridge. Start with our chicken. Cheapest chicken I can find. First thing we're going to do, remove the skin. Don't throw it away because we're going to use it. Alright. Use our leg quarters. Use whatever you got. This is what we've got. You can use boneless thighs if you want to. But if you do, you're going to lose some flavor. So you come in, pop this off. Any of our bones, any of our scrap, is going to go into our Love and Goodness pot. And I like to just manhandle this stuff. This goes in the Love and Goodness pot. Debone this, just like this. Cut around the thigh leg, from underneath. Take your knife, scrape the sides off, just like you're shaving. Cut it up the joint. Throw it in the Love and Goodness pot. Legs. And down the side. Cut around the bone. Cut it underneath. Now, I guess you could as easily use a chicken stock, which we're going to too, but it's not going to have the complete flavor as what we have here. We'll remove the skin one more time. I'll show you one more time, and then we'll go into our preparation. Save the skin. Where's the chicken butt go? In the Love and Goodness pot. Where's the scraps go? In the Love and Goodness pot. Okay, so we have our Love and Goodness pot complete now. This is all the chicken bones, all the shrimp bones, all the scraps of celery, all the scraps of skins of onion, a little bit of parsley skin. We're going to cover this with water, put it on the stove, and let it come to a boil. We've got our chicken cleaned. We're going to sprinkle a little Italian or Creole seasoning on it and stick it in the refrigerator. Now we've saved our skin and we're going to use that. Do not throw that away, because what we're going to do is, a lot of times in Creole recipes, the meats and things are separated by and cook separate. I want everything in a pot. I want all these different flavors to marry together. So the next step that we're going to do is we're going to do a roux, and there's different levels of roux. There's a white roux, a blonde roux. We're going to take this to a brown roux, which is going to be about 15 minutes. If you've never made roux before, it's nothing but equal parts of flour and fat. So what we want to do is, instead of using all vegetable fat, we're going to end up using the fats from our chicken, our sausage, our chicken skins. A little bit of oil to make it, but stick around because it's gonna get real.